Welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how I make these delicious butter swim biscuits. So let's get into it. They were so good, so delicious, and super easy to make. So to the pan that you're going to make your biscuits, you want to melt a stick of butter, the same exact stick that you would use when you make regular biscuits. Okay, and you want to pop this into the oven so it can be melted and nice and toasty. The oven is already preset to 450 degrees because that's the temperature I'm going to bake the biscuits on. So yes, so to a bowl I'm going to add my flour, my baking powder. You know what's funny? This is actually my first time making it this way. I have other biscuit recipes. I can link them below if you don't like this one, but this is my exact first time. It's actually very popular right now on another platform that y'all already know. We can't really speak on other platforms on this one, but if you know, you know. And I'm also going to add some sugar, some salt down in here, and we're just going to get into it. Okay, we're going to get straight into it. You're going to mix this up and get it nice and mixed in well before you add the wet ingredients. And so that's what I'm doing here. But then I said to myself, I wanted some granulated garlic down in here, honey, for a little flavor. And it actually made a difference. The biscuits were just so good. So after I mix this up, I'm going to add a well in the middle, and then I'm going to add my buttermilk. And yeah, I think that, I think y'all should give it a try. It's super easy to make. It's a lot easier than the regular biscuits. They're probably not as flaky and, layered like the other biscuits, but these are actually really good. But like I told y'all before, if you don't like this one, I have others that I've made before in the past that I can link below. And you guys can check those out and try those out. And so after I mixed everything up gently, you don't want to overmix, by the way. So make sure once it's absorbed, you just stop. It's not meant to look pretty and perfect. It's supposed to be tore up and ugly, just like this right here. Okay, I don't mix it because you will have a hard dough, and that's not what you want. So now that my butter is melted, I'm going to add the mixture down in there like I'm doing right here. And then I'm going to pat it down to spread it evenly as much as I can, because, it won't be perfect, like I said. You want to spread it out just like you're doing here. This pan, what size pan is this? Child, I'm gonna go look at the pan and I'll put it in my description box, so make sure you guys check that out. Then I'm gonna take the back of the spatula, front of the spatula, whatever, and I'm gonna score it. So you want to score it to the size that you want, or however amount that you want. That's how you score the biscuits. So I wasn't in the mood for no gravy, so I'm making bacon and eggs, okay? And this is how the biscuits turned out. Look how golden and crisp on the outside they look. And they smell so good. That granulated garlic definitely came through. But this is how the biscuits look right here, you guys. And now I'm going to work on the egg. So I just beat 2 eggs together with some black pepper. I didn't do the most because, there's more than enough going on with the bacon and the biscuits. So, and I'm also going to be using a ghost pepper cheese that I found in the Randall supermarket. So everything just has its own flavor, and I don't like to over season, over salt my food. So, it's up to you though. If you want to add salt to your eggs, it's totally fine. So now I'm going to add the cheese down in here. I'm going to fold it over as if I'm making an omelet. And of course, I'm going to shape it to my biscuit. So you can shape it however you want. You can put the whole egg on there. That's fine, but I'm going to shape it to the biscuit. This is how it looks on the inside. It was too hot. I tried to pick it up to show it to y'all, but it was hot. This is how it looks once I cut it open. Y'all, I tried to let it cool down, but I just couldn't wait. And I should have let it cool because I struggled with it so much. But because it needed to cool, literally, it was still piping, screaming hot. It probably rested 2 minutes, if that. So I piled on the egg, piled on the bacon, and this is how it looked, you guys. So delicious, so good, so fresh. And I hope somebody give it a try, especially if you're busy like me, honey, and you're just looking for a fast way to whip it up and keep it moving. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support and your patience, and I'll catch you on my next video. Let's see if I can keep this up for the rest of the weekend. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Okay, we got more recipes coming up, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.